Kids being kids or kids being disruptive in public. The Court of Appeals says one conduct law in the state shouldn't be allowed to be applied to school-age children. Our Peyton Lewis explains.
The Fourth Court of Appeals has ruled that students in the state of South Carolina can no longer be arrested and charged with disorderly conduct. The court decided that the law was too vague. This case was heard after a long series of events in the state starting in 2015 with the assault on a student at Spring Valley High School. A school resource officer came into a classroom and slammed a student to the ground after he was told she was being disobedient in class. When the girl's classmate Nia Kenny stood up, recorded the event, and asked why her friend was being assaulted, she was also arrested and charged with disturbing school and disorderly conduct. House Minority Leader Todd Rutherford represented both girls in this case, and he says he believed the laws were discriminatory.
What we saw was a definite discrepancy in race, that you saw a lot more kids of color being charged with crimes and a lot more kids that didn't have color or white kids going home. That was wrong.
In 2018, the state's courts threw out the disturbing schools law, saying it was too vague, and in October of 2021 ruled that the disorderly conduct law was too broad and vague to be applied to school-aged children. According to South Carolina's ACLU legal director Alan Cheney, the decision makes sure that these charges can no longer apply to students.
The state is not allowed to use the disturbing school statute or the disorderly conduct statute to arrest, prosecute, and criminalize school-based behavior. The second part of the court's order was that the class of individuals that was certified by the court in the case is entitled to have their prior records of arrest and conviction under those statutes be expunged off of their record.
Rutherford says there are no plans right now for state lawmakers to propose amendments to the current disorderly conduct law to exclude students. Reporting in Columbia, Peyton Lewis, News 19 WLTX.
Well, the House presented a bill to make sure every school has a school resource officer. The proposed legislation asks that one officer be present for every 500 students.